Hello everybody, how is everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's having a good night as I have returned. Sure, we'll turn this way. As I have returned. So I am back once again. As you can see my face, once again, I'm your host Diamond of Diamonds Plus Gaming. How's everyone doing tonight as we are going to do some Train Sim World here tonight. So we should have ourselves a very good night here tonight, as we're going to do some Train Sim World. Don't worry, we are going to go back and do some other stuff too. But so don't worry, we are going to do that. But tonight we're going to. This came out about on the 24th. Of last month, so we are going to do some Train Sim World here tonight. So we are going to decide either between Rapid Transit, the Great Western Express in Britain, or New York. So we kind of take a look at each one. Rapid Transit brings to life the experience of driving mass transit commuter passenger trains on one of Germany's most popular S-Bahn railways. Take control of the sleek DBBR 1442 Talent 2 train and transport passengers along the S-Bahn S2 line through the historic and picturesque city of Leipzig. Alright, and then over here, the Great Western Express brings to life the experience of driving high-speed commuter and high-speed and commuter passenger trains on one of Britain's busiest railways. Take control of the iconic Great Western Railway's HST. Command it to 125 miles along the Great Western Main Line out of London's Paddington Main Line station. And then over here, New York. The Northeast Corridor, New York brings to life the experiences and challenges of passenger and freight railroading on America's busiest railroad. Climb aboard state-of-the-art Amtrak ACS 64, electric and versatile CSX Electromotive GP38-2 diesel to transport passengers and freight in and around the bustling city of New York. So those are the choices we have here tonight. I think, let's see, we kind of take a look at each one. Each city is different, so that's the big thing. I've done tutorial wise, the only thing I haven't done is the GP38-2, which is a freight train. I have not done them. Scenarios in which we can do to those are scenarios in which we can, scenarios being that things we can do around the city, basically missions in order to do around the city. Now, if you've seen other Train Sim World video played, most of that is on the PC. That's where it originated from. And this is the first time Train Sim World is on PS4, Xbox One. It still is on the PC, and that's where its general home is. But this is the first time it's come on to console play for the PS4 and Xbox One. The game is made by Dovetail, so they are the ones that make Train Sim World, and there are some very cool differences between the two. I mean, I've played other Train Sim World, train simulator type games, and there's quite a bit of differences that I really like between the two games. Hey, Mike, what's going on? You doing alright tonight? So we're going to do some Train Sim World here tonight. Since you're just now coming on, Mike, we have the Rapid Transit station, which is basically bust out of Germany, and then we have the Great Western Express, which is out of Britain, and then we have the NEC, which is the Amtrak ACS 64 out of New York City. So here's the big choice for you now, Mike. Which one would you like to pick? Which one would you like to see going first here tonight on some Train Sim World action? So New York, Britain, or Germany? What are the choices? Well, we have the Great Rapid Transit, which is out of Germany, is the S-Bahn Railway. And then we have the Great Western Express, which is Britain. And then we have New York. Oh, so New York it is, alright. Alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hit some scenarios, which are like missions. So that's what we're going to do first. Alright, yeah, we'll nail the train wash one. That'll be fun. Get to go past the train wash. Actually, we get to go into a train wash. Lady was said Germany. Well, don't worry, we will hit Germany on the S-Bahn line later. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Did you have a good week at work, Mike? Just like her. Alright, right round. Alright, so we are starting off. Yep, New York, Pennsylvania Station. Alright, so welcome to the New York Penn. Please take the train here on track 14, verse 1314. And here is the Amtrak train. Alright. Oops. Yeah, that's, thank you. Back here is the engine room for the train itself. Certain trains you're not going to be able to get this type of view. Alright. Second man seat. Alright, dude, let's go. Oh. No one there. Alright, so we're going to sit in the commander's seat. Alright, so the reverse is a forward motion. Oops. Forward. Really? Lights go out? Interesting. Huh. That's cool. Alright, release the brakes. Alright, release the brakes. Alright, we're heading to Sunnyside Train Wash. Now, just to let you know, as always, I'm not an expert. So if I screw up, it's gonna happen. Alright, here we go. Oh, jeez. Drop that down just a tad. Yeah, we can't exactly just haul butt out of there just like we want to, so we're just going to have to kind of take it a little easy. I was going just above the speed limit there. Oops. Yeah, watch out for low-flying birds. How so very true. Okay, so we gotta go 2.3 miles to Sunnyside Train Wash. Oh, thank you. We can start picking it up just a bit. That off. Yeah, you have no clue how annoying that would be to hear all the way there. Yeah, this game is relatively still new. It came out on the 24th of last month, July, so I've not had a whole lot of time except for maybe a few missions, tutorials, all that type of thing. Oh, my goodness. Now we're going down 1.5% grade hill. No wonder we're in yellow. Still in the tunnel here, leaving Penn. We got about 1.5 miles to make our next 1.4 miles before we get to our next stop. Top speed we can go right now is 60, and we're at 44 right now. I'm just wondering when I'm going to get out of the tunnel. This is a little bit of a haul. To the Sunnyside Train Wash. Car wash. here, really. Just a tad. Oh boy. We are coming up on it. Alright. Alright. Yes, really. Go to bed.
Brian needs to clean himself.
Well, he knows what to do. So go to bed. fun when the boys come visiting. Alright. Alright, 0.9 miles to the Sunnyside train wash. And yes, you are correct. Daylight. There's a little view from outside for you. Yes, never a dull moment. Alright. Alright. Just, Alright. Alright, here we go through the car wash. Oh my gosh. Literally cannot go any faster than 5 miles of smokes. Well, I mean, the train's got to stay clean somehow. Uh-oh. Now we're raising speed just a tad. Oh my gosh, we cannot go faster than 3 miles an hour. Holy smokes. Alright, stop at a location at Sunnyside Main Yard. Yeah, we're just really tearing it up here. Our trains all look dirty. New York must have fancy trains. Well, they have the Amtrak trains. Oh, thank you. We can actually go a little faster now. Probably 10 miles an hour. And then about 170 yards, we'll drop it back down to 5. Okay, cool. And then we're back down to and then we're back down to 5 miles an hour. Well, I can clearly say this is the slowest journey I've been on. And maybe in ladies' the console. Yeah, I just need console light. Actually, yeah. Too much lighting in here. Oh. Okay, that's a bit too bright. Holy cow. Ah, 22 miles, cool. Well, we'll definitely do another scenario which will pretty much go a little bit quicker than we're going right now. Okay. Hour and a half. My goodness. Yeah, all this is the first stream I'm doing. That is all getting back to where I used to be a long time ago when I playing simulation games. And the first game I ever played was first simulation game I ever played was a game called Flight Simulator, and it was on the very old Apple IIc, so you can only imagine the graphics on that. And over the years it has gotten better and better and better, and the fact that this game has now come to console is very cool. And but this is kind of just a gist of what to expect from me, and the whole gist of things and all that type thing. Am I back to having a partner at work yet? The guy that was originally supposed to be there with us backed out, but we had someone on the inside our work, so he has decided to come on as our new security partner, my new security partner, someone I've worked with before. So that's a good part. The bad part is I still got to work through. I got this little weekend off. I'll work through the next week, and then we'll be back on target with our 7-on 7-off schedule once the next week begins. So I would say August 15th we should be back on to regular schedule, where I have my 7-on 7-off. So that way I'll be able to get back to schedule and start bringing y'all awesome videos again. And because I tell you, I really felt, and I'll say this now because of who may be watching this later, but I do appreciate all the views from everyone that watched the tournament. It was it was awesome to see that type of viewership. I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was very awesome, and to have some really good. I had 2 videos that actually broke over 100 views, and that was awesome to see. So, to those people, I certainly do appreciate. That very much, and thank you once again for checking out the video. And as always, if you like what you see, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and we will come on. There we go. Alright, hit our objective. Climb down and set the track switch to access track 31. Oh, okay, this is new. Just in time for our vacation, August 20th through 28th. Awesome. So you'll be gone during my birthday. How so very cool. Alright, let's climb down and switch to track. Very cool. Could anybody anybody see anything? Ah. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's see, you got 492 feet to go. No. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because this week coming up, I'll be working, which technically would be my normal week to work. Just to kind of go over the calendar real fast, this week coming up would be my normal week to work, and then I would be off that 14th through the 20th. So that Tuesday, the 21st, I'll actually be working on my birthday. Oh jeez. Crud. Okay, is there a reason? Oh, stop. Reverse here. Okay, my big question is, why am I shunting this thing? What? Okay. We'll attempt that one. We'll attempt that one another time. That was crazy. Alright, 25. Okay, we'll do this one. City lights. Some trips are just not worth taking. Yeah, that one was a little weird. Why I was shunting that last train is beyond me. Alright. Alright, welcome to New Rochelle. You'll be running a South Bend service into the terminus at New York, Pennsylvania. Alright. Head over to track number 4. Alright, yes, route map. That's my first one. There's a little, as you walk around the train station and stuff, there are little objectives to do, which is really cool. Like, the graphics to this whole thing is just super awesome. Really cool. There's, okay, yeah, now you gotta go upstairs. These are where you would get your tickets for the train. And then out there to the right, there you see the parking lot. Get a little bit better view from this angle. Alright, we're going to move this along just a little bit. The only thing that you cannot do is elevators. Alrighty. Sitting in the engineer seat of the lead locomotive. And we got people. Alright. Just to kind of show you. I'll show you the goods here. We are going into the train. Okay, dude. Just goes right in there. Alright, here's the business section. Complete with a table. Sorry, didn't mean to disturb you there. Hello, sir. Do you mind if I sit with you? How are we doing today? Alright, moving on. Here's the business section. It has some tables, and then everything else is just pretty much seating. I'll just sit here. You can see the detail in this thing is just absolutely breathtaking. And a little front back seating, and then you can sit right here all by yourself, kind of like passengers on a train, on a plane. And then the restrooms. Alright, the only thing we can't do is get out from there. Alright. Moving on to the front of the train. Here we go. Close the door. Alright. Alright, now we're in the forward position. Yeah, it's very nice details. I love it. Where are we? Oh, on the left. Alright, now it's time to load up the passengers. Kind of just take a look around. Now, the one thing about the New York train is a little different is that certain other trains kind of do a little beep beep before the doors open. New York Amtrak trains do not do that. But we'll show you. I'll show you. Alright, now. I'll make brake to release. Oh, yes. Ah. No. There we go. Alright, now we're heading to New York Penn. Cut that bell off. Good night. So annoying. Alright, so we got 16 miles on this trip. Oh, why? Oops. Alright, so we got 15 miles to go to get to New York Penn, so this is just going to be pretty much a straight shot through. We had yellow, now we got green. Now we can pump it. $15 miles to go. We better go a little faster than 45. Alright, now we're up to 70. Okay, we're dropping. We're gonna get ourselves up to 100. about to drop down to 45 miles an hour, so better safe than sorry. Shooting it from all angles here. Just kind of giving y'all a little idea of what the angles look like. And it looks like we're going to be dropping to 60 in about, I'll tell you, a lot of speed drops in this thing. Okay, well, that's New York for you. So you said, Mike, that y'all have trains there? What are those Amtrak trains that you got there in Minnesota? Oh my gosh, 11 miles. We're doing the New York Penn at 17:14, and it's 16:57 right now. So okay. Amtrak, Sioux Line, and Burlington Northern. Okay. Well, that explains why you get home so quickly, Mike, because you're taking a train to work. Down 0.5% steep grade hill heading down. Okay. Take a train 4 miles north? Yeah, sure. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Alright, then we can finally go up to 70. Yeah, a lot of speed drops in this run. miles. Now we're dropping down to 55. Holy smokes. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Now 60. Oh my, yay. A little faster. Go 70, and then 1.8 miles will drop again to. We will drop again. 60 miles an hour. I have, you know, in my lifetime I have been to New York, ridden the Amtrak there, so it was a very cool experience to be able to do that. I'm sorry, not New York, Washington. Washington, D.C. with my class and I went to senior trip. Rain calculation just there. But yes, they even had rain Amtrak's there, and it was quite interesting. Drop it down to 40. Drop it down to 40. Mike hasn't been on a train since 6th grade. Trip to Duluth. Duluth, Minnesota. Heard some good things come out of Duluth. Dropping to 50 now, and then we'll still be at 50, so we can shag it just a little bit. Alright, get it up to Alright, 1.1 miles. We are getting closer. 4.7 miles, but we have a green light waiting for us, and 0.9 miles, and New York Penn 4.6 miles. Alright, now I will quickly go external so that you guys get a good shot of this one. We are heading towards Hell's Gate Bridge. that thing off. Going down 7% grade. And we'll be dropping down to 55 as we are currently 4.7. Drop it. Holy cow. I don't know what it is, but I just like this view. So we are currently 4.6 miles from New York, Pennsylvania. New York Penn Station. Thank you. I tell you, you certainly cannot just haul butt around New York, not with all this speed dropping. Did have a yellow and turned green. Yeah, I like this view better. Good. Oh boy. Hush. Alright, so about 2.2 miles, we are dropping down to a whopping, and I made a whopping 15 miles an hour. We'll be going so fast I won't know if my hair's moving. We're going to kind of see a little bit of everything here tonight. We're going to see the Germany line. We're going to we're doing New York right now. And we're going to take a look at the Great Western Railroad, which is out in Britain, British country. So we'll see a little bit of everything here tonight. Try to hit the lines that have the most business. There are some pretty long ones on Britain. One line that is literally London Paddington to Reading is 30 miles in Britain. That's quite a little bit of a haul there. Alright, so we're cruising at 50 miles an hour right now. We are due in the pen at 3 minutes. And we are about to seriously drop some speed. Oh yeah, I can see why. Oh yeah, we are doing our best here, dude. Alright, we got yellows. Really? Ah. Oh well. Alright. Oh yeah, so cool thing, each one you do, you have scenarios that you do, which are these. Now you have, I've done City Sprinter, which was go from the Newark Liberty International Airport and go all the way to New York Penn Station. And this is in the freight train. This is one we just did. And then this is the one we did earlier, which was go from Penn to Sunnyside Yard via the train wash. So you have scenarios, and then you have services, so you can actually do a service. Actual people you take on trains with you and do there's our train. And if anything, and you each have stops in general on every little thing, so we can go New York Liberty to New Rochelle, or Newark Penn to New Rochelle, or New Rochelle to Newark Liberty, and so on. And there's just a bunch of different scenarios. There's quite a lot. So it would take quite a long time to get to it all. This first one here starts at this one actually starts at 12:15 in the morning. So we have that. Alright, so we are going to swap it up here just a little bit. We're going to hit the Great Western Express here in the good old country of Great Britain. I've done these three. This one was pretty cool, where I have to catch a train and then ride a train to my destination, and then drive a train. And this one I did earlier with my sons. We are going to do this one because we can choose from three different trains, each one leaving at different times. So it's just a matter of which one to take. Yes, choices are very good, and I tell you, the services, I've done some on the Britain line, and they are.
Welcome to London Paddington. There are 3 trains available for you to take control of. Each one provides an increasingly longer journey. Which will you choose?
Alrighty, so we have. Alright, so platform 10. This is an hour-long trip to Reading. Departing at 9:44 and it's 9:41. Or we could take platform 8, which is a 30-minute trip to Slough. And I forgot where the other one goes. Boy, I hate when the thing goes off. Alright, so let's see. Okay. 6, 7. So platform 10, they are leaving in 2 minutes. Alright, so here's your choices. 8, 10, or the last one, which is a very long trip. So 8, 10, or 14. That's the so track 8, track 10, 14. Alright, let's do track 10. Alright. Ah, very good choice. One of my favorite trains. Yeah, track 14 is all the way in that corner. As you can see. Right over there is track 14, and that is a little bit longer haul. Alright, so let's sit down real fast.
This train is a semi-fast service to Reading. Get things set up ready for departure. You'll be heading out shortly.
Alright, so we gotta unlock the master key. Otherwise you won't be able to, Alright, now we're in forward position. Oh yes, hit the headlights today. And press the door release to begin boarding, which is all on the right side. Oh, very cool. I love walking out there when those doors open. I know I could just do the camera itself, but something about just, you know, seeing the doors open that from that direction, it was just very cool to me. And my big question is, oops. Yeah, track 14. What? Ah. There we go. Alright, now where are the freaking cap lights here? It is very dark in here. Or it could be just dark in here because of the because we're just in a really dark tunnel. Okay, I guess we just don't have... Okay, bye guys. Oh, okay. Gotta buzz the tower. There we go. Alright, here we go. Notch 3. We are in Notch 3 and we are underway. Where is it? Oh, thank you. Yeah, really. How long does this trip take? Let's see, there were 60, 30, and then 20. I think we're on the half an hour trip. Where do I see those lights? Ealing Broadway at 9:53, so we have to be there. Because we'll have other stops to make on this run. The one that takes an hour, I don't believe has hardly any stops, but I think the next time I do this scenario, I will choose oh jeez, I will choose the Alright, so we did have red there for a bit, and then it just turned yellow as we were slowing down. So we have about 4 miles to go on this to get to Ealing Broadway. And then it went green. Alright. Alright, now we can jack it up just a little bit. I say a little bit, and I've got it to the floor. Because we got another 4 miles to make to get to Ealing Broadway on time. Which to a point I don't think we're going to be doing. But this is always the fun challenge of this thing, is trying to make your stops on time. Alright, now we can open it up here. And here's the outside view. Yep, pedal to the metal. tell you what, then you can really see, you really get a good idea of just how fast this train really goes from this view. And then just how much more quiet it is in here. My goodness. Okay, now we're dropping. I tell you, the braking on this thing is absolutely insane. The braking on these little trains are no joke. Pretty much stop on a absolute dime. All right. Alright, so we are in, oops. We are in East Broadway, Erling Broadway. You can see. Oh, that's so cool. Well, that's so cool. I can hear Big Ben. Or something similar to that. Alright. Alright, we are. Alright, let's see, Hayes and Harlington. Now that's where we're heading to next. 5.2 mile trip. And like I said, we do have some. Oh, okay. There goes one of our fellow trains. Now how cool is that? Other than that, it was super awesome. Alright, so about 1.5 miles, we will be dropping to 50 miles an hour as we are going to be rolling into Hayes and Harlington. That was a red, then it went green on us. Oh, fun. I have had that headache myself. It is never a fun job. We are dropping as fast as we can here. And then jacking it right back up again. And now we're back to 90. So I don't know why you want us to go 90, going less than a mile into the train station. Like I said, these things stop on a dime. Just a little. Whew. It's just a tad, just a bit over. Still made it in the station. So that was cool. Close that up. Now just to let you, right here, this is your first class section, complete with tables. So you can ride in absolute style. And then this is basically your standard seating. Love the tables in here. We wave as we pass the station. Oh yeah, you thought I was going to pass it, didn't you? Like I said, one thing that amazes me about these trains is this little train right here, unbelievably quick on the brakes. Alright. Now the most impressive train is the bigger one. That one has actually set a speed record. We're going 147 miles an hour. Of course, that was just to set the record. There was actually, except reporters and people like that, there was no actual passengers on that trip run. Plus, they had absolute permission to just open up the basically go as fast as they can. Alright, so we are 2.1 miles from West Drayton. We got our 3 minutes to make it there. But the three scenarios in which you're dealing with this train is just this, just these little trains. Commuter trains, as I like to call them. They just get you around everywhere. And then you have the big one. That is which I will do a run on that train so you can see that one. That is the only, just like you saw me get into the thing here, just like this. I can get from the cabin into my seat. I cannot do that on the big one. That is the only one I cannot do that on. Yep. And especially with these type of controls, they are very much light rail. The guard buzzer and the reading light. Alright. And we're starting to really we are starting to get into West Drayton. Exceptionally quick. I'll just give him a little honk. Everybody can protect their paper. So sorry, blew your paper. Certainly did not mean to do that. Alright. Oh, there we made it into the station in plenty of time. Plenty of room to make because they actually did want us to stop about here for the shadow. Now the cool thing is you can kind of wander around and look for route maps and certain stations. If you kind of see a little problem with a station, you can put like a hazard cone. So here are West Drayton. As you can see, I'm right on the yellow line. In order to kind of go across, you can drop down and just jump up on the thing. And people are loading up rather quick here. Alright. Oh, Mac. That's funny. Alright, so we made it in good timing. So 5.2 miles to Slough. Okay. Yeah, there are a few things I would like to do before, of course, my time here on this great comes to an end. Now, one is to ride a train, which I think would be really cool, really a lot of fun. I mean, we have stuff like this in Atlanta, but just to be somewhere else and do that would be exceptionally awesome. And then ride a Greyhound bus ride to wherever. I think that would be fun. Those are two of my bucket list items I would like to do. before my time here on Earth is done. And plus, it's a matter of you guys actually want to be connected to St. Paul, Minnesota. Alright, so 4.3 miles, we are hauling to Slough. Ah, cool. As we are rolling through the station there. Yeah, so that's kind of how Atlanta is for me. Traffic is beyond, you say terrible, disastrous for me. I mean, it is literally a parking lot from 5 o'clock until 7:30, getting home traffic time. If you're hoping to make it home before dinner by 6, good luck. Because you will be sitting in traffic. So we are up to 82 miles an hour right now, going downhill. We avoid going out for 3 to 6. Yeah. Now my sons today had their first day of school back. Hard to believe, huh? The new year has begun. But yeah, the sons were back at school today, and I can tell you right now, I was kind of debating whether to get my youngest first or my oldest. I chose to get my oldest first and see how that would do. And, well, found out for myself how that went. And from now on, I'll get my youngest first, and then we'll get my oldest, because that was just absolutely way too long of a wait. But the good thing is, at least I have a lot of books on my phone, so I can I have a lot of books on my phone, so I can no. I have a lot of books on my phone, so at least I can read while I'm waiting. Alright, baby, come on. Whoa, wait. Okay, that may or may not work. Well, that wasn't exactly the best in the world, but just a little bit past the line there. But hey, we made it on time. Alright, zip back up here. Pretty much closed anyway. Yep, that's important to be on time. That's what counts. Alright, now we're heading to Burnham. What? Okay. No, don't lock the door. Alrighty. So we gotta be there 10:18. I don't think. Yeah, there are two trains I love driving the most. I love driving this one. I like driving the big one. And then the Germany run. That one is a lot of fun. The controls on that thing is super easy. To brake and start up again and all that type thing. After this one we'll do the big one for GWR, and then we will do I'll do one more, let's see, I'll do another one with GWR, which this one is, and then we will I'll do one more run with GWR, which is the big one, and then the record breaker, and then we'll do the Germany run, which that route is very cool. Can't wait to show it to y'all. Just in case you haven't really seen too many Train Sim World videos on YouTube or anything like that. Well, tell me this, Mike, did your expectations fall through with the World Cup? And were they pretty much did everything kind of, or did you kind of think to yourself, Brazil will take the title, all that type thing? I guess in retrospect, how did you enjoy the whole tournament? I already know ladies' view on it, so how did you enjoy the tournament? Holy smokes. Oh, we are hauling into the station. Alrighty. Oops, wrong switch. Oh, I did. Okay. Whew. What? There we go. Oh, good. surprise at the teams in the finals. Yeah, I tell you, it's Brazil and Spain back in the finals. Well, of course, Lady had no doubt that they were going to be in the finals. Ryan was very confident that that his team would be in Germany. But they just did not quite. Oh man. They automatically close. No surprise for Brazil. I tell you, they played a good game. It was very, very, Spain and Brazil certainly played their hearts out in that final. It was very well done. I tell you, the game that amazed me the most was the Portugal Germany game. I just did not think that Germany was just going to let Portugal just go off on them like they did. But don't worry, I have not forgotten the thing. We got a lot to catch up on this run of the, now that school's back in session. This is our final streaming summer of fun for me, as I normally do the streaming summer of fun up until when the boys start school. Today was the first day of school, so this video here tonight will officially end the streaming summer of fun, and we will get ourselves back into what we are going to be doing, which is going to be we're going to have AFL action, we're going to have handball action, we're going to have of course, the NBA coming later. Oh, geez. Yeah, full service. Handball 17, the game you saw me play a little while ago, time or two ago, that will be coming your way as we'll continue on with the Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Island team. How will they do? Where are we? Left. Okay. Alright. Have a good day. So we will have tons of action. We have the AFL. Yes, lots of good sports and racing action. This is what, let's see, I've got, we'll still continue on with the dirt rally because I still got that whole thing going. So we'll get more Dirt 4 rally action going. And then, of course, F1 2018 will be coming out. So I'll be picking up that game. And then, of course, NBA 2K19 will also be coming out, and this year's theme is going to be Super Team. And just to let you know ahead of time, I'm picking the Lakers. They are my team. Not to say I haven't had an absolute joy with the Timberwolves, but you know what? New game, new release, new everything. Time to go a different route. So we are going to have a lot of fun doing it. And then we'll have FIFA 19 coming out with the new edition. Jeez, that door's quick. With the new edition, which is the Champions League added to the game. That used to be on PES, PES. Let's see, PES had the Champions League license for 10 years, and then they decided not to renew it after this previous version, 2018. So the 2018 of PES was the last official one. So the fact that FIFA got Diamond predicting a new winner? So... But anyway, so we have FIFA 19 coming out with the Champions League edition, and also still will be picking up PES 19, mostly because before FIFA came out, I was playing PES, and I played it a whole lot, so I still know the controls. I enjoy the game itself. Probably one of the most realistic games out there for gameplay for soccer itself. I mean, you try reaching try to steal the ball away, you try to reach, and that guy can just go around you just like that. So it is very tough. But they did add 7 new leagues to the game this year, so that's going to be very cool to see the game itself, the stadiums, all that good stuff. Now, you know, it's still an enjoyable game, and I love it. And then, of course, NHL 19. Yeah, I think that would be a safe bet. My biggest thing is just trying not to get too overloaded with a lot of stuff on my stream that then I would literally have no time to show. And that's kind of where I was heading into. That's kind of where I was heading into. Towards the end, just a bit of last season, was I was running into, you know, having a lot of games and just not enough time to show all the games that I wanted to do. So now most of it, a lot of it too, comes. Oops. Oh, no. A lot of it is just finding the time and kind of just going from there, and also just gameplay itself, you know. Now, do I still enjoy... Whoops. Yes, I gotta let them out. Oh. Someone just shoot me now. Are you serious? Ugh. I got myself my first guest in first class. Hey, how you doing? Mind if I sit here and stare at you all day? Mike says I need a double. Oh, good grief, these people load fast. Alrighty. Alright, so we're now heading to Twyford. We are doing it at 10:35. That looked scary. It's my only one. And another lady here in standard class. And then back here we have the section, also section for handicap people. And then of course the bathroom, which the bathrooms don't work. I actually cannot go into the bathroom and flush the toilet, so as you can see, they all have little spot for the luggage, all that good stuff. Or for bikes or whichever, what else. Little fold down seats. But somebody's got to be up front to drive the train, so that is me. Alright, we are going to open this thing up. We got, 6 miles to go to get to Twyford. Yeah, a lot of this route is a lot of stops and everything. Like I said, when I do the other one on track 14, that will take an hour to do. Now I wonder if that's an hour with a lot of stops on it, or is it an hour with straight from one end to the other? Alright, let's see here. So I hope you're enjoying the game. I absolutely love it. I was super excited when I found out that this game was coming out. I know we actually have a simulation game on a console. I mean, there is the, not to say that, you know, the not to say that, you know, there's not the other stuff, but I love it. Yes. Very interesting to see of how real this thing actually is. They did a very good job with the graphics. Getting the sound and everything, that is just unbelievable. And the scenery is just unreal. They really, really did a great job with it. Now, I'll tell you one thing, if you just want a nice, relaxing game and just something to kind of put on for the evening and all that good stuff, hey, this is the one to do it. Now, the one thing I do plan on doing with this game is, you know, of course, doing the scenarios, doing the services, which will be very, very cool, very interesting to kind of see all the different services that we could do, we can provide on this thing, such as even the freight yard runs. I think will be really cool. Like I said, I plan on doing one run with the big one, and then after this whole run is over, I'll do one with the big one, and then we'll jump over to Germany. And we'll do a run on the S line, the S-Bahn line. that one is I tell you that of all this train, both the British trains and the S-Bahn train are my 3 favorite trains to drive on this game because they are a lot of fun. New York is good, just sometimes the brake controls tend to kind of get a little challenging. Like for some reason I was trying to hit the button for the regular brake. I was trying to hit the button for the regular brake. It was activating the other brake, and that's not the one that's going to stop the train. Oh boy. Here we go. Well, I may have to back up. Holy gee. Oh boy. We kind of blew past that one. Oh yeah, by at least 240 yards. Alright, but the good thing is we can back up. We'll do a 4. Yeah, we overshot it just by a little bit. But that's the beauty of reverse. Okay. No, 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 no. Alright, stop being a pain in the butt. Oh, okay. Fine, we'll take it. Yep. Alright, have a good day, everybody. Thanks for writing. And it looks like our dude in the first class seat's still gonna stick around. Okay.
For your safety and comfort, this station operates a no smoking policy. This includes e-cigarettes.
Oh, so you knew that would happen. That would probably overshoot my, so you figured that I would probably overshoot my stop. Well, you would be correct. Oh my gosh. I love how the driver's door automatically closes when you start starting it up. That is awesome. Alright, so on to Reading, which will be our final stop. Because that is official and going all the way to Reading. That may be how the hour-long one is. There's no way we're going to make Reading in 2 minutes at 4 miles. Nope, sorry. But the good thing is, the more I play this game, the better I will get at it. So we shouldn't see a whole lot of those having to reverse moments. Yeah, this is pretty cool. There's your second man seat right here. What is up there? Nothing. Alright, do we have any buttons to press? Yes, the guard buzzer. That's pretty much it. Alright. I'll sit back in the driver's seat. But yeah, there's your second man seat. And it folds up nicely. How very convenient. Alright, so about 2 point, yeah, Reading is a major thoroughfare, so I'm not surprised to see that. 2.2 miles, we'll have to drop to 40. Can't watch movies while you're going? Who knows? With the amount of stops you have to make on this run, who knows? Might be something to look up. Now, if you have Netflix or something like that on your phone, then I'm sure you could catch a show or some while on the way home if you live in Reading or any of those other places we stopped at. Just about a mile, we'll be dropping to 40 miles an hour. Like I said, I think it would be so cool. Alright, so we'll just gradually drop the breakage here, brake 1, and drop it down to 40. As we prepare our descent into Reading. As you can see, boy, did we ever drop. Alright, so we're levelly cruising in at 38 miles an hour with our stop very much coming up on us. A little bit slower speed than we were last time. And this is the final run. Well, this is the final stop of the track right here. Like a champ, got it. No, I do that. And I love how the doors like that. They light up. That is super awesome. I mean, like I said, the detail of this whole thing is just absolutely awesome. And you see my day running lights. And I love the beeping. I love the whole aspect of the game. Yeah, the horn honking, that's me. I just like doing it. Alright. 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 And
Well done on that run. It seems you can handle any service in the Thames Valley that we have to offer. Keep up the great work.
Alright. And I am done. But yes, the lighting, these little, like that, showing up, that's very cool. The only thing I would say you're kind of missing is that these, even though they do show, these are generally your message boards right here, they don't work. So it would be really cool to see one come out sometime in the future. Maybe the running boards would work to where it says where your destination, where you're going to end up stopping at, and all that good stuff. So I think that would be really cool in the future. As you can see, it's quite a big train. Oops. So I'm going to go ahead, wrap this day up, and see what I got. Well. Really? You couldn't give me credit for Burnham or Hayes and Harlington, even though I got there right on it. Overall, really, I did not do that bad. I'll talk to Badger. Oh yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool to be able to talk to passengers. Hey, how you doing? Alright, let's see. Scenario. Oops. Oh, no, no, no. Alright, this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Played any good games lately, or except the ones I've yeah. Except the ones I have been playing, that's generally what I've played. Now the game I'm still working on that I kind of started on this channel, which is Far Cry 5, which I started on this channel. I'm actually have continued that one over on my Twitch channel, but all the videos are locked and private on that channel, mostly just due to the fact of
With London Paddington closed due to engineering works. You've been called on to assist with the trains being turned back at Ealing Broadway.
Okay, so we will head over platform 3. But other than that, so that was, if you try looking over his Twitch page and wondering where the rest of the Far Cry 5 videos are, that's because I have them pretty much privated. So, due to the absolute nature of that game. I enjoy the game, just not the message itself that it pretty much came out with. So, I enjoy the game, I enjoy the challenges on the game, I'll put it to you that way. That game absolutely makes you think. And here comes our train. Yeah, really, to the passengers. But I'm getting through the story mode right now on Far Cry 5. So, and the game plays like Assassin's Creed. You know, there's a lot of story missions and then your side missions to go on. And I've been doing a lot of the story missions. That way I'll still do the side missions, yes. But I've just been doing story missions just to get through it. Alright.
Thanks for helping out today. With your local knowledge, the manoeuvres at Ealing Broadway should go smoothly. When you're ready, take control of the train.
Alright. And here is the world record holder right here. This train right here, 147 miles an hour. And like I said before, this is the only train, even though you see a back door here, that back door does not work. Alright, and the cool part about this train is when the doors do open, this light does come on before the doors do open, so we can just climb aboard. Here is your first class seating with a nice table and very comfy seating. This is all first class. And still first class seating. Really, people? Hey, I'm the driver. You're supposed to save me some room here. Now this right here is generally what they call, I thought it was a bar. It's actually a buffet line. So you actually get fed on this train. And then here's your standard seating. Here's your standard seating. Okay. So we are going to run back. Run back to the beginning of the train. Alright. Alrighty. What we got here? Master can lock? Oh, we're in neutral. Alright, we need to go forward. Alright, got that. Running. Confirm the guard signal. Did that. Alright, and now we will all up notch 2. We got 13 miles to get to Ealing Broadway. So we can do it. Actually, I'm just going to put this thing on. Actually, top speed on the train is 150 miles an hour. 147 was the record-breaking speed in which it set the Guinness Book of World Records record. It does take a little bit of time to kind of get the motor going though, because it is a very heavy train. And then after this run here, we will trip on over to Germany and do the S-Bahn. And then we'll trip over to, yeah, really, Need for Speed 1. And the funny thing is, this train can go top speed 150. The one we just did can also go 150 miles per hour, say at top speed. So. There's the countryside in December. So we got 10 miles to go to get to. We got 10 miles to go to get to our next stop, Ealing Broadway. Until we get to Ealing Broadway. Yeah, that one is shaped like a bullet. That's what they call their bullet trains. Because I've heard about those, yes. Right now we're cruising at a comfortable 116 miles an hour. Not to worry, I know what I'm doing. With a horn. Alright, 3.3 miles here. Oh my goodness, we're at 128 miles an hour. Don't worry, there's a reasoning for all of this. Test I'm doing here. Emergency brake, see what happens. Should have hit this thing a lot sooner. Oh jeez. Okay, that didn't go well. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Alright, so let's go ahead. Jump over rapid transit, which is Germany. Okay. Alright, so we'll do a scenario. We'll do across town. Just to see how we do. Yeah, that is true. You do have a lot longer stoppage time. And we overshot the and we overshot the our station. So alright, so we are going to start out in Bitterfield. Here are on the S-Bahn here in Germany, as you can see. Enter suburban service stopping, all stations through to Bitterfield. Alright, so where? Oh, okay, so we're in Cornwitz. Okay. Alright. And here's the... Oops. Alright. Yeah, let's sit. Oh my gosh, this is bright. Where? Where's the light button? Alrighty. Alright, there's our brake. Actually, that's our indirect brake. Our accelerator and our brake are on the same line. So... Oh, okay, so less than a minute. We gotta wait to head on. So there's some of the seating sections here. So passenger section here, regular passenger seating section here, message board telling you where we're going, which I hope one day with this game that comes to fruition, shows you where you're heading. All that good stuff, which I think is really cool. Now the stations, like the train stations itself, they do announcements, which I think is really cool. Alright. Door didn't close. Funny. So we have about a mile to go before we hit Leipzig MDR. Main point of this run here is to hopefully make it to our destinations on time. That's what I'm shooting for here. The horn itself is, as I like to say, laughable. Goodness gracious. Yep, pick the right one. Alright, there goes. Oh, hi, how you doing? Alright, so we just gotta wait just a little bit. This train is a little tricky at takeoff, so I'll tell you one thing, this one tops out at exactly 100. Like we gotta stop right off the bat here, so yeah, it did not take long. As we are heading into one of the 3 tunnels here in Germany. Oh my gosh. You're kidding, right? Actually. Okay, so here's one of the first tunnels in the Germany line. How bad was this? Oh, well, still have a lot to go, but that was just a bit of an overshot. Yeah, just did not anticipate just how fast that stop came up. This is one of 3 tunnels in this line. Alright. Alright, there we go. Yeah, because the next one is Leipzig, Wilhelm, Leuchner Platz, which is literally not very far, not even a mile long. That's how quick you can get through these tunnels. These 3 tunnel trains. They are extremely short. There we go. Get the lights on. No, 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 no. Alright, this one is really cool because we are doing the tail end of this run. So when I'm normally going the other way, this is actually the second, well, still is the second stop either way you go, but this is a tunnel that's completely just lit, which is really cool. This is kind of how they did it, all light throughout this tunnel. You can never say that. Oh yes, you can never say that there isn't enough light in this tunnel, which is pretty cool. And then the fact that we also have another train coming in, which is really cool. Alright, so now we're gonna climb up. Now lock the doors. Alright, next stop. Lock the doors. Next stop will be Leipzig marked. Yeah, really. I guess for some people, you know, commuter trains are very fast and efficient for them, so they don't mind going on a train like this. Now this tunnel here coming up was made specifically out of wood. I mean, it has wooden stairs, wooden walls, wooden panels in which, you know, it starts us with the tunnel, which is really cool. Alright, as you can see, the wooden walls, the ceiling. And then there's the announcer in German and wooden steps, which is really cool. And then the paneling here leading into the tunnel, all of course wood. So it's really a really cool feature that they were able to get the details done of this whole tunnel, which I think is just absolutely amazing. Oh, would you climb up? Alright. Yeah, really. Yes, it does sound like a clown's nose. You are right on the head with that one, Mike. So, alright, next is Leipzig HBF Tief. And because we have less than a mile, we're not going to try and jag it up too bad. But like I said, this is one of the easiest train really to drive because the braking and the acceleration are all on the same stick. Alright. Leipzig DF station. Even the detail on this thing is very, very well done. I mean, at this point, I don't care if I'm late. I love all this stuff. And my door closes by itself. Alright, so Leipzig Nord, which will be hitting about 1.6 miles. Yeah. Just gotta remember when to stop. Yep. You are correct, Mike. Tell you one thing, the accelerator is so sensitive. You can just jack. Alright, now we're out of the tunnel. And the horn is just absolutely sad. Hey lady would be correct. Does sound like a clown's nose. Almost makes you not want to honk the horn too often. Now, let's not get too crazy here. We got about 600 yards to our next stop. I tell you one thing, the max brake on this thing, no freaking joke. This thing can stop. End of the line right there. I mean, one thing, people getting on and off pretty quickly. Yeah, how would you like to have that horn on your car, Mike? So now we got 2.3 miles to Leipzig Mesa. We'll get a few looks. Yeah, I'm sure you would. How dare you pull out in front of me? see how much longer we got. Oh, 1.3 miles. Oh no. Okay, we're slightly over our speed limit there. Just a bit. Okay, this person is literally standing on top of the... Okay. I love it. Oh, I love it. Love little glitches like that. Just makes the game that just funny. Alright. What? Yeah, very much. Because we know that would never really happen. Alright, so we got 3 miles. We're just going up. We're going to put the nose to the grindstone on this run. We got 2.8 miles. See just how fast we can push this thing. See, we're up to 61. So, Reichwitz, where we are heading. Alright, we're up to 75. Just in case. Alright, we're up to 81. Holy cow, we're up to 93. this puppy down. So, alright, so 3 miles to the next one. Giorgio. Oh boy. Yeah, yes, we were zipping. Really? No, I guess that's good enough. Everybody can get out that door. tell you one thing, some of these, I tell you, these Germans don't play. They get on the train and go. They get off. Alright, so 1 o'clock is our next destination stop, which we're definitely not going to make on time. We were zipping. Man, I was almost at 100. I actually stopped the climb at 98. Alright, so this time we're just going to take the easy approach and come in comfortably at 71 miles an hour. Yep, there goes the clown again. Very cool. Oh. Alright, 4 miles to Sorota. Sorota is our next stop. 3.7 miles to get there. Well, 4 miles at the beginning. So Bitterfield, alright, our final stop. 3.8 miles all the way to Bitterfield. Thank you. Hard to say with this, because I guess I've driven so many games there. What's my favorite view? I would have to say this one is. I mean, I like the dash view and everything. But you know, I'm always just like the outside view and being able to see everything. That is really cool. Not to say this isn't cool, because I can see the controls and all that good stuff, but once I really learned the controls, I'm going to drop 62 here. And we're getting there. Oh, very cool. Yeah, the inside interior of it is really cool. Yeah, I'm getting to see the inside, how the inside looks and everything. Very cool. But I'll take this any day. Be able to go much further, faster anyway. 1.1 miles to get to Bitterfield. Which is our final stop on this run. Oh, we're at 59. Oh, we're not too bad. Oh, now we're dropping. Surprised Bitterfield is a very centralized location, so I'm not surprised that they, you know, just like New York Penn and all those other places, that they have their own speed limits coming in. Alright, unlock the doors. Oh, I'm so stupid. so we are done with that run. My goodness, that was yeah, they are correct. 47-minute trip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So five we made it on relatively on time. We're right on it. Even if we were a minute over, they still gave it to us. Other than that, we were about 2 minutes over on the other ones, so really not too bad. But we'll, the whole idea is to get better. So I will definitely get better with that one. So, but yeah, like I said, haven't had too much of an opportunity to really play this game, and that's what I do plan on doing. Go through, services to everything. The BR 1442-6 Talent 2, that is the train. That's the train that we're on. So a lot of good stops here. Say we start at, holy cow, 4:45 in the morning on our first service. Where's that heading? Okay. Okay. So, interesting service runs. So, it will be interesting to really kind of work how this game works and everything. So, it will be interesting. So, so you'll definitely have to check it all out. Mike and Lady. Yes, it would. So, but I'm going to go ahead. Yes, it would be very interesting to ride a train like this, Mike and Lady. Very, very interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. I certainly hope you have enjoyed tonight's video, as we are very much in extended time for us tonight. As, just showing off the game and all the different things. Showing you all the Amtrak, the Great Western, the GWR trains, and then, of course, the S-Bahn out in Germany. So I certainly hope you have enjoyed the stream here tonight, Mike and Lady. Certainly do appreciate all of y'all's support, as every single time I've been on, you've been here. So, and I just like to say thank you once again. Won't be the first time, certainly won't be the last. So, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Get some sleep, and I will see everyone tomorrow night, as we are going to get back on track, as we're going to have the Finn Harps back on action with us tomorrow night, FIFA 18, as we will get to definitely, we will, well then, good, and we will definitely do more streaming action with the train. So, but we'll have the Finn Harps tomorrow night. As hey, we gotta see the new guy in action, Brinkman. He's our new goalie. As it is officially January, last stretch run of the season for the Finn Harps. Can they win out the Ireland title? So we will have to see how their games go for tomorrow night. So yes, so join us for that. We had an awesome World Cup, and thanks again for all the support, as of course everyone else that did check it out. Certainly do appreciate that very much. So until tomorrow night, and till tomorrow night, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, and have yourself a great night. To all those close to you, you love them, and enjoy your Saturday.